Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving! I'm just sitting here playing this awesome game called Don't Stop with my Aunt Joanne. Say hi.
Hi. Her name is Precious.
Precious, and that's Mom, and that's Grandma. And then the two losers of the party, we have Grandpa.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Grandpa's sleeping. We love him anyway. And the dog is sleeping because that's what she does. So anyway, yeah, look, also I made a really janky looking turkey out of cheese, and it's kind of...
He's lost some of his wings.
He's lost some of his feathers, but you need to appreciate how horrible this looks. It's great though. Like, it's a turkey, and there's his eyes, and I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that, Aunt Joanne said that's his beard, but I thought it's supposed to be like his gobble thingy, but it's not. So, okay, we're just playing a game and waiting for food, so then we're gonna eat chicken and other things, and delicious things, and cake.
Give me the chills every time I touch them! Look! Erica, okay, which way does...
Oh, hi. She's got her bone in her arms. She has her bone in her arms. See?
No, I don't think they've even gotten to
What are you doing? Brandy, did Grandma give you a bone?
Yeah.
Brandy, did Grandma give you a bone for Christmas? It's not Christmas, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah. She's on candid camera though, so she doesn't want. There she goes. Nom nom nom.
You are not recording.
Please. Come on, I love this story.
Yeah. My father was down in the barn milking by hand. Of course, we didn't have milkers back. My little brother Donnie was in the sandbox playing, and I was playing there too. He was about 5, and I was about 9. I thought it appropriate to introduce him to sand in his eyes. So I threw a handful of sand at him. He didn't take to that too well. He headed to the barn to tell Dad. The big tattletale. He went down, but he came back and gave me the report that Father had sent him with. You tell him to quit throwing sand or he's going to get a spanking. Well, that provoked me to decide that he needed more sand. So I let him have it again. He quickly departed and headed to the barn. Only this time I followed him.
Big mistake.
Yep. I stuck my head around the corner just enough to see without hopefully being observed by Dad. And of course Donnie, he had to dramatize it by, he hadn't cried all the way to the barn, but as soon as he hit the barn floor, he started to cry. You know, he carried on like he'd been shot. And he told Dad, I remember to this day, Dad taking that pail from underneath the udders of that cow, walking the milk over and pouring it in the strainer with a can.
Calmly, probably.
Calmly. Set the milk, or set the bucket down and headed toward the exit for him, or the entrance for me. It was time for me to exit, so I did. I took off running. Right next to the barn there was a hill. On the side of the hill we dug it out. I didn't, but they dug it out so that you could back into the side of the hill and load cattle either off of a truck or onto the truck. And I got about that far, and then there was loose sand, and my dad decided he could catch me, and he did. Turned me upside down and started to spank my fanny. Well, I had my pockets full of marbles. And when he turned me upside down, the marbles all fell into the dirt and sand. And that upset me more than the spanking, and that's why I was crying.
Because he lost his marbles.
Yep, and to this day, if you were at a family reunion, you will hear my brother say, we remember when you lost your marbles, and that's what's wrong with you today.
Are you going to play another game, Miss Erica?
Yes, I will. So that's the story of when Grandpa lost his marbles. Turns out it happened quite early on, so, you know, we love him
I've
anyway.
overcome it.
You've overcome it? We still love you even though you lost your marbles.
Yeah, I know.
Thank goodness.
My brother's fault that I was so traumatized for so long.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go play another game.
Let's take it out.
Hey guys, so it is now the end of Thanksgiving Day. It's drawing to a close. I don't really know what I filmed. I know I filmed some things from Thanksgiving. It was kind of a relaxed day. I spent the first part of the day doing some homework, reading some Harry Potter, because that's what I decided I wanted to do on my vacation. And then we went and had dinner with my grandparents, which was lovely. It wasn't really like our traditional, like, pig out Thanksgiving dinner. We just had, like, chicken and potatoes and some vegetables and just like a normal Sunday type dinner. But anyway, it was still really good and it was fun and it was nice. And then I came home and watched a movie with my cousin Corey and my brother Devin, and now I'm gonna quick edit this video together and go to bed. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I know that I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful for a lot of things in my life. It would be a very, very long video if I went into those things, but I will say that I have an amazing family, a wonderful school, great friends, and I'm just very blessed and I'm very thankful. So, alright, I'm gonna stop talking so I can start editing. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.